I rewatched that video of me wiping out and I just thought, I can do this. I want to go back there and actually make that wave. There's obviously something in me that just, if I get knocked down, I just want to get back up and try again.
Laura Enever with her. One surfer that really did silence the critics in this contest was Laura Enever.
My name is Laura Enever. I am a professional surfer and big wave surfer, and I'm from the Northern Beaches in Sydney. I fell in love with surfing around 9 years old. Me and my brother surfed together every day before and after school, with all our friends. We just lived in the ocean. All these beaches along the coast here on the Northern Beaches, they're so nostalgic. It's essentially where I grew up, especially here at Narrabeen and joining the Board Riders Club when I was 10 years old. I was always pushing myself to just sort of keep up, and I feel like that just sparked something inside me that I was like, I can do what these guys can do. I got sponsored when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I got sent to Hawaii to go to the Lisa Anderson Champ Camp, and we all just got to hang with her for a week, go surfing. And I just got to meet all these other international young girls from around the world that surfed. I left Hawaii just going, oh my gosh, I just want to get as good as them. And that trip fueled my ambition for sure, just to be like, this is what I want to do. Those 5 years from when I went to Hawaii to that camp to 17, it felt like it went so quick. All of a sudden I was on the world tour competing against my heroes, and it was surreal. I had some amazing results. I got to my first world tour final against Steph Gilmore on the Gold Coast. Fast forward maybe 5 years into my competitive surf career, I did start kind of losing that spark a bit, and I had a few pretty bad losing streaks and performance anxiety, and it's just I think everyone goes through that in their career. You're growing up, you're trying to learn about yourself. I had started to lose my love for why I started, and I noticed that it was showing my performances. I went off on these solo surf missions and I just got the best waves I'd had in years. It's kind of once I did that, I realized wow, when you fill your cup and do things with purpose and passion. I went into that next event, the Australian Open, and I won it, and it was my first win in 5 years.
I'm just loving surfing at the moment, and to be able to surf and ride waves as a job, it doesn't get much better.
Outside of competing, the feeling of surfing these big, perfect waves started feeling better than winning contests. So then I had my answer there. Maybe I should go and just surf for me and just reconnect with that girl that loved it from a young age. I knew I just wanted to chip away and just push myself, and I started by heading to some of the best big wave surf spots in Australia. I'd obviously made this monumental decision to go and be a big wave surfer, and my first trip was down to Shipstones Bluff in Tasmania. And I got towed into this big, beautiful wave, and I just got absolutely annihilated. I came up and I was like, wow, that was intense. If I get knocked down, I just want to get back up and try again. After then, things started aligning slowly but surely. The more I chipped away at it, and the more I just put in the time and the energy, and met some amazing people that took me to some of these incredible waves, and I just learned a lot from a lot of the best guys that do big wave surfing here in Australia. And part of me felt empowered because I was doing what I wanted to do, and I was so ambitious to just sort of stay resilient and push through. That was probably what I'm most proud of, I think. I I rewatched that video of me wiping out and I just thought, I can do this. I want to go back there and actually make that wave. When I was in like a really dangerous big wave scenario, I was feeling confident, so sure of myself. I was just like this different version of myself that I was like, I need to go hang out with her more. My next sort of goal was to paddle into the biggest waves that I could, but I never had the goal of paddling into the biggest wave, ever. But that happened. The wave was 43.6 feet or 13.3 metres, and I surfed it at this wave, an outer reef on the North Shore of Hawaii. That was the best moment of my life. Like, I couldn't believe that I got it. Yeah, a few days later, I got a message and someone had photographed my wave and they sent it through, and I like couldn't believe what it looked like. And the photographer said, I think this is the biggest wave I've ever paddled into by a woman. So yeah, I submitted it to Guinness, and yeah, a few months later they gave me a call and said that yeah, I'd broken the world record. It's like still sounds so weird.
I'm so proud of you.
13.3 metres.
Wow.
Scary number. Wow.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, I'll be mad. My biggest goal would be to inspire young girls, and just if they can watch me sort of push myself and go for it, and yeah, we're just capable and we're enough. And I think I just want little girls to know that they can do anything they put their mind to or put their heart to. Investing in your ambition is so important, and whether your ambition is to help other people, inspire other people, or just be creative and get out there, I think, you know, Stake's ambition project is just giving us the opportunity to do that and chase the next dream. My ambition project would be document my comeback back to Hawaii since my injury a year ago. Just really show all of that journey and everything I've learned along the way, and then to get back out and get surfing again at especially the place that I got injured. So that would be the project, and then also to highlight all the women in the surf world. There's been so many more women get into big wave surfing the last few years, and yeah, just want to inspire them and highlight them all.